12 laws of karma that will change your life. Almost everyone has heard of karma, but karma is not punishment and reward, as many think it is rather cause and effect. Karma is the result of your past intentions and actions. Knowledge about karma can be useful and help influence how you interact with other people. If you want your actions to lead to good consequences, then you need to intentionally take actions that will lead to desired positive results. Mastering these actions is the key to a meaningful and fulfilling life, and to ultimately having karma smile upon you. So here are the 12 laws of karma, and how you can apply them to your advantage. First great law: what you sow is what you reap. Just as a farmer plants seeds and expects a harvest, so do you. What you sow, you will reap. Whatever you do to people, eventually it will be done to you. When you decide to treat people right, you'll find that they often reciprocate and behave more positively towards you. It may take time, just as seeds often take time to sprout, but your words, actions, or thoughts always yield their harvest in the end. They may come back to you in the form of love, money, or happiness. So be kind to people regardless of circumstances. Remember that your actions and even reactions will somehow come back to you. Second law of creation: you attract what is, not what you want. The law of creation teaches us that we largely control our lives more than it seems. Most people often blame others for what happens to them. Instead of taking responsibility and trying to shape their destiny, don't take a backseat to your life. Use the opportunities and ideas that come to your mind and make the most of them. Also, keep in mind that ultimately you become what you see around you. So surround yourself with things that match where you are going and who you want to become. This does not mean you should try to change the people around you. If you try to do that, you may not succeed. Instead, work on improving yourself, because only you are responsible for what happens to you. The third law of humility: what you resist persists in life. To deal with problems and find solutions, you need to first acknowledge that you have such problems and difficulties. Often, our inability to acknowledge that we have certain difficulties prevents us from finding a solution. But you can change the situation without resigning yourself to it. When you constantly see something negative happening in your life and refuse to acknowledge its existence, you essentially start accumulating negative energy against it, and unfortunately this energy settles inside you. On the other hand, when you learn to accept that you have these problems, you will realize that the power to influence change and find solutions is also within you. So look at your life from the outside, carefully evaluating it. Accept both the negative and positive aspects of your reality and your position in it. Then you will find the strength within yourself to make the necessary changes. Fourth law of growth: wherever you go, there you are. If you want to grow and bring your dreams and visions into reality, you must understand that your inner life governs your world. Your thoughts ultimately become what you do, and your actions shape your world. To change your world and grow, you need to change its foundation, your thoughts. Negative thoughts create a negative environment, while positive thinking is the only thing that will help you build a positive world. Continue to rebuild your reality, refining your thoughts and choices, and you will grow and achieve everything you dream of. Fifth law of responsibility: our life is our own doing and nothing else. This law, like the law of creation, focuses on the fact that your reality is a constant reflection of your state of mind. When you notice chaos and disorder around you, you must begin to take responsibility for the situation you are in. Start taking steps to get out of such situations, dedicating time to deep inner reflection and striving for peace. Even if something terrible happens to you unexpectedly, don't waste time dwelling on what happened. Instead, learn lessons and take responsibility for changing the situation for the better. When you become responsible for your thoughts and actions, you gain a sense of control necessary to move forward. Sixth, the law of connection: everything you do is somehow connected. The past, present, and future are intertwined, and your past and present significantly impact your future. You must understand that no step will lead you to the future you dream of. All the steps you have ever taken and those you are taking right now are equally important. Your future is a culmination of your past decisions and actions, so they all matter. Therefore, strive to take actions that align with your purpose. Only then can you achieve your goals. Seventh, the law of focus: you cannot think of two things at once. In your quest for self-improvement, you must focus on the things that truly matter. The law of focus will help direct your attention to the values that will primarily help you reach the heights you aspire to. By focusing on positive emotions, growth, and goals, you leave no room for negative things. And that's a good thing, isn't it? When you find yourself in less than pleasant circumstances, always look at things from a brighter perspective. It may not be easy, but when you develop a habit of recognizing lessons in negative events, you'll extract lessons and become even better. 8th, the law of giving and hospitality. By demonstrating selflessness, we show our true intentions. It's impossible to hold beliefs that aren't reflected in our actions, and our actions are the best evidence of what we truly believe. If a meaningful life is what you truly desire, then selflessness is a cardinal virtue you must consistently demonstrate. You must learn to be giving, open, and responsive to people, even if you barely know them. When this becomes a habit in your life, it serves as evidence that you have reached a certain level of maturity. Truly mature individuals lead selfless lives. They are always ready to give and help others in their development and improvement. 9th, the law of presence. A person cannot be present if they are looking back or, for that matter, forward. This law is very complex because it implies that the past and future are irrelevant, which seems to contradict the 6th law. But in reality, that's not the case. Let's look at it from a different perspective. As humans, we often tend to dwell on thoughts of past achievements or failures, and sometimes it's our dreams of the future that hinder us from seeing the potential of the present. We tend to forget that the present is much more important than the past or the future. In fact, the steps you take in the present are more significant than memories of the past or dreams of the future. You need to learn to deal with the past and the future while living in the present. Use lessons from the past and dreams of a grand future to motivate yourself to take the necessary steps required right now. 11th, the law of patience and reward. Without patient thinking, nothing valuable is created. Reward comes with patience, no matter how long it takes. If you persistently continue to sow the seeds of hard work, eventually, the reward will come. You must keep persevering and making decisions that align with your goals. Focus on the process and do your best every day. Don't try to compare yourself to others who seem to have achieved more. If you truly understand your worth, you won't worry about comparisons. Hard work eventually pays off, even if it takes time. You just need to be patient. 12th law of significance and inspiration. The greatest reward is the one that contributes to the greater good. This final law and the first law are very similar. The first law focuses on the individual, while the last one focuses on the collective impact of actions. It's true that ultimately you will reap what you sow, but we must also understand that our individual decisions and actions ultimately become our contribution to society. All our intentions and actions accumulate immense energy, which creates results that affect all of us. This energy ultimately gets transferred to our society and the world as a whole. Therefore, make sure that your actions bring benefit and inspiration to others. Make conscious efforts to be kind to people. Strive towards your goals and passions, regardless of whether you believe in karma or not. You will surely agree that these laws contain fundamental principles and wisdom that everyone can apply to make life better. You need to live the way you sincerely want. And mastering these 12 laws of karma will be very useful in your pursuit of self-realization. What do you think? Do you believe in karma? What are your thoughts on these laws? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.